Welcome PlayStationers! As you know by now, I am Bell from Absenteers Gaming, bringing you November 2020's free PlayStation Plus games. This month we have 2 PS4 games as normal and a PS5 game, in time for the PS5 launch. Right, first, we have Bugsnax for the PS5. The PS4 version will not be up for grabs with PS Plus. We don't know the platinum difficulty and we have no idea how long this game will take to complete, because it's getting released with the PS5. The developers Young Horses have brought an ultra-charming first-person adventure. Bugsnax, I'll mention its weird and wonderful world in which you are what you eat, and what you eat are the living food and bug things known as Bugsnax, which can only be found on Snaktooth Island. Your job is to collect 100 of these critters by creating various traps and coming up with different methods to capture them. You take control of a newspaper reporter who one day receives a film strip from the mail which details the mysterious Snaktooth Island, which is inhabited by these creatures called Bugsnax, who are half bug, half snack, and encourages the reporter to come to the island and document them for the world to see. Bugsnax is yet to be reviewed as its PS5 launch title and hits PlayStation Plus members on the 12th of November. Looks pretty cool. It's going to be one of those games that really takes off. On to our first PS4 PS Plus game, Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Has a platinum difficulty of 3.5 out of 10. Approximate time to platinum is 40 to 50 hours. Shadow of War is much more than just another open world, it's like everything within your path, with Batman style combat mechanics. Story play is just as good as its prequel, yet it is more bigger and ambitious in scope for Shadow of Mordor. You have everything you could want in Shadow of War, including a weirdly sexy human form of a giant spider, the Witch King, and Sauron himself again. The game really captures some strong moments, and with over 50 hours of gameplay, I personally love the whole taking control of Ulric's orcs and leading them to become the war chieftain by climbing the ranks. The game really goes into detail. Let's say you met an Ulric called Tokoto Rock Muncher and he defeated you after you'd cut off his leg. You'll meet him later on in the battlefield and that leg will be replaced with a peg leg, etc. Which is pretty cool. I haven't played Shadow of War, but I really enjoyed Shadow of Mordor, so I'm pleased that the PlayStation gods have handed us this one. Shadow of War gets a decent 9 out of 10. Okay, so now we have Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition. There's a platinum difficulty of 10 out of 10. Approximate time to get that platinum is over 100 hours. So if you do not know, or have not heard of Hollow Knight, you're missing out. Be prepared to get absolutely lost more than once. Think of it like it has elements of Dark Souls, plus with a dark, weirdly twisted 2D platformer of bizarre bugs and insects in a Metroidvania world. Also, when you die, yep, you guessed it, just like Dark Souls, you have one attempt to collect your souls back from whatever nasty thing that just defeated you. The game can be really difficult, especially some of the bosses. The game originally started as a Kickstarter and was released to us back in September 2018. Following content is included in the game. You play as a small beetle-like warrior armed with your trusty tiny sword called Nail, and you must travel through the ruined underground kingdom of Hallownest, finding out what actually happened to what was a marvellous metropolis. There's plenty of backtracking back and forth. Hollow Knight is definitely worth spending every moment of your 100+ hour playthrough. There's so much secrets and content in this game that you will not put your pad down once you've got the hang of the combat. Our little beetle warrior friend gets a whopping 9.4 out of 10. Okay, so both PS4 games will be available from PS Plus on Monday the 3rd of November. So, as always, remember it's your last chance to bag yourself October PS Plus games, or at least add them to your PlayStation library, not to lose them forever. Vampire and Need for Speed Payback. Both games will be available until midnight on the 2nd of November. Right, onto the extra new benefit I mentioned to your PlayStation Plus membership at no extra cost. This includes the recently announced PlayStation Plus collection. Please see my other video for November. There is 18 games to be collected. I'll put a link at the end of the vid for anyone who hasn't seen it. But in a nutshell, PS Plus members will be able to enjoy 18 PS4 games that have defined the PS4 generation for free on their PS5 console. The good news, guys, you'll be able to add these games to your PS Plus game library exactly the same you've been doing with your PS4 and PS3, but you will only be able to play the collection games when your shiny new PS5 arrives. So all in all, what are your thoughts on this month's free PlayStation Plus games? Don't forget to hit that like button and please rate it up because it really helps. As always, I'm Bell from Absentees Gaming and thank you for your support. We reached over 1,000 subscribers earlier this month, which is absolutely brilliant. Really means a lot to me, thank you guys. Stay up to date with the latest upcoming game releases, launches, updates and gameplay every evening in one bulk notification between 8pm and 8:45pm British Standard Time. Also, I'll throw in there the odd trophy or achievement guide when I can around my kids. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell button as well to get updates. Until next time, keep chasing those platinums and achievements, or chase whatever you want really, as long as it's legal. Peace out guys.